Hey everybody and welcome back. Hope your guys' weekend was pretty good. This video's up kind of late today, I'm sorry, but whatever. So it looks like Amazon Spain might have leaked the PlayStation 4 Neo, but then they came out later and said, oh, never mind, no we didn't. But you can clearly see right here, it has a price at 442 American dollars or 399 pounds, 99 whatever, however you say it, and a ship date of October 13th. But now Amazon Spain came out and said basically it was a poor choice of wording that has led to be misreported as Neo. I don't know about that because look at that. October 13th, didn't Sony say it was coming out sometime then? And the price tag of $400, what is that, a brand new PS4? Yeah, there's no way that's not true. This is obviously a leaked thing by Amazon Spain. They're just trying to cover it up right now because they don't want to get in trouble for accidentally leaking it. But it's definitely coming out for sure, and it looks like it more than likely has been leaked by Amazon Spain. There's no way they can get around it. Well, they kind of did. They're kind of like, no, that was poor choice of words on our part. We're very sorry to get anybody's hopes up. No, I'm not buying it, guys. They leaked it, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be coming out October 13th. Is going to be the ship date, so that's pretty interesting. So it looks like the Xbox One S will indeed launch on August 2nd of this year, so just a couple weeks away, and is going to be basically the $399 2TB edition will arrive in select regions, and then it will have smaller hard drives, obviously the 1TB and the 500 gig. They won't be hitting stores just yet, so obviously they're pushing out the 2TB console first, and then they'll be like, all right, now we can release the 1TB and the 500 gig, which $400 for a 2TB Xbox One S. Kind of high price to me, honestly, but whatever. I'm not the one pricing the consoles, but personally, I think it's just a little bit out of the realm for pricing. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see like what this is going to do, because people are going to get all hyped up because it has HDR, which honestly is not going to be anything spectacular unless your TV can handle the HDR or it has HDR on there. But with the 4K video, that's pretty cool. So, I mean, if you guys want to watch 4K Netflix or 4K YouTube, there you go. Get the Xbox One S. Or you could just get a nice gaming PC too. Just kidding, I'm not going to go into that. It's also going to have an IR blaster, and as well as an Xbox One S controller with a textured grip and Bluetooth connectivity. And the controller will also launch separately for $60, $59.99 in the United States. So that's interesting, I guess. But I mean, like I said a while ago, there's no use to buy the Xbox One S when the Xbox Scorpio is coming out very soon, next year to be exact, fall of next year. So there's really no need to get the Xbox One S at this point, unless you guys just need the best and newest thing right now. I would wait until the Scorpio comes out next year, save a little bit of money, maybe every week, maybe every month, and then get the Scorpio when it comes out if you really don't want to get into the gaming PCs. So there's that. Alright, so the last piece of news is really, really cool. I'm really excited for this. Nintendo has announced they're going to be releasing the NES Mini. It's basically a palm-sized version of the NES original. Now, it doesn't have the same controller ports as the original NES did back in the day, but it still has like basically USB-style plugins. Not really USB-style because it's kind of like curved and whatever you guys can see from the picture. And it's obviously, it's going to be coming out November 11th. And it looks so cool. It doesn't take cartridges, as you guys probably were aware. It's like literally like that big, maybe even a little bit smaller. And it's HDMI out, or HDMI, and then a controller. It's not exactly how, well, it's pretty much how it is, but I don't know if it's going to be smaller or if it's the actual original size of the controller from the original NES. Pretty cool, I guess. I can't wait for this to come out. It's going to come with 60 games. And I guess an extra controller is going to be about $10. That's not really that bad, really, when you think about it. But I mean, I'd personally just play with it by myself and just play games, classic games. I've always wanted an NES, but this is like way better. It's going to be $59.99, obviously. Not a bad price for an NES Mini with 30 games, $2 a piece, pretty much. That's not even factoring in how much the hardware is and stuff like that. So even at $2 a piece for the games, that's a steal. Pretty big fan of that. It's not going to have internet connectivity, so it's not going to access like the eShop or existing cartridges that you guys obviously might have. It's not going to support that either, which, like I told you, it's too small to do that, and Nintendo's not going to hurt their own sales by letting it be cartridge-based when they can just put their own games on there and you can still buy it. They're not really gonna hurt their own business, really, to be honest. But some of the games, obviously, is like Castlevania 2. Never actually played them, but they look really fun. Balloon Fight, which that game was actually fun. Donkey Kong Jr. Tecmo Bowl's on there. Super Mario Bros. 1 through 3. Really cool. The Legend of Zelda, I'm definitely going to play that. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link as well is on there. You got Mega Man 2. Kirby's Adventure. Final Fantasy, the first one. Just pretty cool games. I mean, these games to me are like well worth a $60 investment. Then it'll upscale it to your HD TV, so it's not like the picture is going to be totally distorted and gone. It's going to upscale it, so it's going to look really nice. And it's going right directly through Nintendo, so the upscaling is going to work really well, I feel, because it's directly from Nintendo. It's not some like off-name company upscaling games to this. And I thought to myself, I'm like, why is Nintendo doing this? Then I'm like, oh yeah, the money. So it's pretty much what they're doing with the money. Like, I don't know, maybe they're trying to see how well old games will still sell, because obviously they know that there's a market out there for them, and that'd be pretty cool to see people play classic games again. I mean, I used to play classic games a long time ago. I still have my N64, speaking of that. I don't really play it too much anymore, but if I bought something like this, I'd get back into playing those games, so that'd be pretty cool. I hope Nintendo doesn't sit there and make limited quantities of it, like, because this is going to sell in freaking, it's going to sell out everywhere, pretty much. And it's really, it's like, what? If you guys have limited supply, it's not going to work, because then you're going to get these, like, scumbags, like, buy them, like, 8 of them at a time, and then they go on eBay and inflate the price, so they'd sell them for, like, $400 a piece. Wouldn't be worth it to me at that price. $60 is a really good price by Nintendo, so I hope they can just make a bunch of it, or even, like, not even just because people will upscale it. Nintendo will do it because it'll look like the demand is really high for it, so they'll sell even more when it's back in stock. So I hope they don't do that, because that'd be just a horrible move on Nintendo's part. But I cannot wait for this NES to come out eventually this year, actually. I can't wait to play it, and I'm definitely going to try it out and see what it has to offer. I mean, I'm not expecting a whole lot from it. I just want to play classic games, and I'll be able to do that for $60. That's right there, the sweet spot for the price, especially for what you're getting. So, pretty cool move by Nintendo. I'm excited to see what else they're going to have in store. Maybe some more surprises yet this year. Pokemon Go is a huge success so far. And it's just a good year for Nintendo. Pretty much. Like, not really the whole entire year so far, but up in, like, once Pokemon Go released, now they announced this, Nintendo is on a roll right now. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about in this video, guys. Make sure to like this video, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.